Welcome everybody to day 11 of my 10K in 62 day video challenge. Today I wanted to share with you something really cool that I found in my personal development product, and it was 10 great ways to manage frustration. Now this has been edited by me adding my own personal experience and how to deal with frustration. So let's go ahead and continue. Okay. 10 great ways to manage frustration. You might feel frustrated when your expectations aren't being met. Frustration can't be avoided entirely, but it can be effectively managed. Frustration isn't enjoyable, but it can have positive benefits. It's a sign that you believe you should be doing better. It's also a sign that what you're currently doing isn't working, or even better yet, it's a sign that you need to make a few tweaks to your methods so that what you're doing can be better. Try these techniques to handle frustration in your life like a pro, okay? Number 1, focus on the progress you've already made. Frustration grows if you remind yourself of how far you are from your objective instead of reminding yourself of how far you've come. Celebrate the progress you've made so far. Constant improvement is the surest road to success. So avoid frustration by keeping your focus on the positive. Give yourself more time than you think you need, okay? Whether you're beginning a project in your business, building a funnel, or launching a new product or a new teammate's business, it's always going to take longer than planned. Give yourself some more time. Remain rooted in the present moment. This is key, guys. The present moment is perfect as it is. Whether you realize it or feel it or not, it's true. It's only when your mind wanders forward or backward in time that frustration really starts to set in. When your expectations aren't met, you're likely to become frustrated. It's easy to be frustrated by the past. Learn the causes of your frustration and create certain situations and people can trigger your frustration. Make a list of those triggers if you can immediately identify them. If not, you should be carrying on your phone, you should have Evernote, or you should be carrying a small notebook with you. When you find yourself getting frustrated and you're able to be self-aware and say, oh, this situation really gets me crazy, go ahead and write that down so that you can understand what those triggers are. Is it possible to avoid those kind of triggers of people, situations? Is there a way to work around it? And if you're unable to avoid the trigger, prepare yourself mentally before. It's called pre-paving. It's something that Esther and Jerry Hicks taught me, or Abraham Hicks taught me. Pre-paving. Prepare yourself and resolve that you maintain your composure. Put a new expectation on it. Use the power of your imagination and attraction to create a different experience. Have reasonable expectations of others. Maybe you're expecting too much from other people and it's causing a lot of frustration in your life. People are predictable. Okay? Their past behavior is a really good indicator of how they behave in the future. Give people, so I want you to understand that people are probably going to do what they've always done. Now, that I'm not telling you that people aren't going to change, but you can really give yourself a break there with how you're disappointed by other people. But another thing here, I want you to think of this. Give people some space to be themselves as well. Often we're frustrated because we're busy comparing them to someone they are not. Whether it's ourselves, or somebody in our company that's making a whole bunch of money, or somebody else that they remind you of. Stop doing that. Start accepting people exactly who they are, right where they're at, and giving them the space to grow on their own. Write it out. This is a really good idea. Instead of churning over these events in your mind, go ahead and write down these things that frustrate you. When you get really pissed off, write it down. It's called mind dumping. It's really important. Take your time and list everything in your life that you find frustrating. Read each item, take a deep breath, let it go, and relax. And by the time you reach the end of it, you're going to feel a lot better. I also advise strongly that you destroy that list after you're done. You do not need a listed reminder of the things that piss you off in your life. Okay? This exercise about writing it out is about getting it out of your mind, dumping it out, allowing yourself to release it, and going ahead and destroying that list. Put it in a shredder, rip it up into a billion pieces, or burn it. Don't just crumple it up and throw it out. It's got to be more permanent than that. Remember the times that you've been frustrated in the past. Okay? Consider the times you were frustrated in your teen years. Say in your teen years, or in your 20s, or in your 30s. Maybe you've been through some really seriously difficult times like divorce or something like that. Now that you're pulled away from it, it might seem a little sillier or not as powerful as it was in that moment. And it's likely that you feel the same way about your current issues a good 15 years from now. Instead of waiting for a decade or more to feel better, go ahead and start feeling better today. You've got to make the choice. Take responsibility. This probably should have been up there with number 1, but I really believe in self-improvement, self-reliance. That's a really important thing. So, you know, it really does feel easier to blame other people. It's really easy to point out other people's negativity or influence on your life. But that's a trap, guys. If someone else is to blame, you're giving up your power to alter the situation. By accepting responsibility right now for your part, you can turn the situation around. You can do your part, because sometimes it's as easy as just changing your perspective. Sometimes taking frustration out of your life is about choosing not to have it. So take responsibility. Number 9, make your own list of ways to get over your frustrations. The best ideas will come from you. So sit down, take some time this week to sit down and make a list of 25 ways that you can either prevent frustration or make it much less impactful on you. Consider your average day and the frustrations you're likely to face. What can you, and then ask yourself, this is something that you can ask yourself and that you can ask yourself every day, especially when you're frustrated. It's an affirmation. Go ahead and ask yourself, what will make it a better day? What can I do to have a better day? What would make today a better day? However you want to put it. How will today be better? How will today be a better day? Take advantage of your frustrations. Frustrations are not entirely negative, okay? It can stimulate your imagination. It can also be a sign that you believe you should be doing better. You might even find that your ability to focus and find your solutions are enhanced. It's really important that I believe that you should be focusing on embracing the times that you're frustrated, because they sure are signs, they sure are teachers coming to you to give you a lesson. So in closing, if you're never frustrated, you're not trying hard enough, guys. Everyone experiences frustration on a regular basis. The key is to manage your frustration and use it to your advantage. Frustration is a sign that a new approach is needed. Use your creative abilities to find your solution. Examine the frustration you're currently experiencing and develop strategies to avoid or minimize it. I want to thank you all for watching my video today. This is my day 11 of my 10K 62-day video challenge. And if you're interested in learning more about the personal development product that I was able to learn and use to help teach you how to handle your frustrations, well, then I need you to go ahead to CoachTyra.com/21 days and learn more about what it is that we're doing here. It's fantastic. I absolutely love it. And, you know, it doesn't hurt to have great products, have a great community, and 100% instantly paid commission. That feels really good. And for the rest of you, you would like to go and that you haven't met me before, go on over to my Facebook page. It's at Facebook.com/Coach Tyra Woodruff, and come give me a like and come check me out. I am very active on my business page. That's where I spend most of my time. So you'll really get to know me over there. I look forward to meeting you, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you. Bye.